start the discussion on design thinking.
So I am here to introduce the concepts of design thinking. That is nothing but the problem solving approach where we give a solution to a problem in the 5 stages. Can anyone say what are the 5 stages, sir?
So firstly, I comes the problem statement, empathy, define, ideate, prototype, and testing.
So okay, thank you. So the first stage is empathy. Empathy means the customer's perspective, where the customer is facing a problems. Basically, in a project, we would see lots of advantages too, but the customers only sees the disadvantages. So the disadvantages are considered as problems, and the problems are listed out. In these problems, we could find a major problem which affects 2 to 3 problems in one take. So that is coming into the define part. And the ideate part, for the particular problem, we will give some ideas. The ideas are converted into a physical model that is called as prototype. And in the prototype part, we would execute it into the real world technologies and get the customer's feedback. So we would actually know that the design thinking process is a recycling process. In testing part, there is some errors. It will be recycling into next empathy part. So in this measurements concept, optical and microwave measurements main empathy is noise. We would see some noise distortions in many optical microwave instruments due to some external things, and some signal dysfunctioning and some radiation problems which are occurred by the external factors, and due to instruments also we are getting some measurements. This would create a major impact in a main conditions where people would be very useful to these conditions. So in microwave oven also, extreme if some errors are occurred in manufacturing side due to this measurement, we would not get a proper food to eat. So a small problem will lead to a great impact.
Okay. Next, I will explain about the working of the optical microwave measurements. First of all, you said that it will reduce the noise and give the clear signals. So in that, we all are seeing some concerts or live musical performance. In that performance, we see the musical is turned into speaker out.
Yes.
The outcome has come into the speaker.
Yes.
How it will be working under the process of optical microwave measurements. Now see how the system is working. Here, first the microwave signal is generated, and the generated signal is converted into the light form. The light form only traveled to the another system. The light form traveled in the optical fiber. Then the light signal again back converted into electrical signal, and then the output was
coming as a radiation.
So these are the working. In that working, we used first generate the microwave signal. The microwave signal using the laser. The microwave signal was converted into the light form, and it traveled to the measurement signal. And in that, we using the photo electrode to collect the light signal, and again back converted into the electrical signal. And we can, in this form, we not occurs any noise, and we can improve
get a clear signal
and signal strength also improved in this working process.
As he said, we detect the photo detection method for convert the light energy to the electrical energy. By using this, the light energy is detected and converted into the more electric energy. By this method, we have some advantages and disadvantages. By application of this microwave optical measurement, using the radar systems and the communication and the satellite system for the defense purpose, and etc. And the advantages are it is useful, and this is used in the electric sunlight, and the return is cost by effective, and it is used for the more experienced person for its maintenance.
So here comes to the conclusion part. So like our friends said, the optical microwave measurement is the more important in communications and defense, and as besides communication systems. So how it works? So why does we require the optical microwave measurement? So first of all, the normal measurements are not adapt to the optical microwave communication. So at first, for that purpose, we need the optical measurement. So how does we convert the optical measurement? So first of the signal was sent to a modulator and turned into optical signals. So that optical signals are transmitted to the optical fiber and converts, as we said, converted into electrical signals, and then it was converted into the noise. So it was mainly used in communication purpose, like we said, in more crowded areas, concerts, or more, which was more helpful. So that it was used in more concepts, and like it has many advantages and disadvantages. So we are using it mainly in defense purpose and satellite communication. So that's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.